off like power. Yeah, pop off like power. Yeah, you got me going.
What's up, you guys? It is almost 1 a.m. here in Nashville, Tennessee, and what better time than to come at you guys with a new GYMSHARK try-on haul. Yeah. So, we as in Erin and I got on this new GYMSHARK haul, the Ombre and Adapt Camo Seamless, I think that's what just came out the other day. And we hopped on there at the crack of, I think it was like 1 or 2 p.m. And we got on there, got in line, got our things. I was, however, 55 minutes late, so I missed it a little bit, but I was still able to snag a couple items that I wanted really badly. But I didn't get the matching bras, which really stinks. But to start us off is an old piece that I've got on here. Okay. This is the Ombre Seamless Leggings, and they came in some shorts this time around, but I wanted to show you guys what the leggings look like in case you didn't get a chance to see it. But this is it, but they are completely squat proof, but these look fire, and they came in some fire shorts. They're a little bit thicker, a little bit more compression-y. They're a spandexy smooth, I wouldn't say buttery, but they're pretty soft, buttery material. The thickness of the waistband, you can see it. It's tight in here. I think it's single layered. No like butt accents, but I think there's a butt seam right here that runs down, but not in the front. Otherwise, these are a spicy little leg. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, woo-wee. So this is the new Ombre shorts. So I made a clerical error, and how I'm going to explain this is that when they launched last week, I was sleeping during the day because I work 12-hour nights, and yeah, so I got these in a small, and I wear a medium almost in any company's sportswear, and I wear a medium in those red ones. And I got a small in these, and I am not entirely sure why, except that I know with the Vital seamless shorts, they're a little big in the back. Like they, the top waistband is a little bit too, I guess, spacey. So I'm always having to roll them down like this, which to each their own. It doesn't really bother me, or if I keep them like this, there's a little space in the back, which does kind of bother me a little bit when I'm playing pickleball, because that's typically what I wear these for. And there's nothing wrong, I guess, with these, except when I was hiking these up, I was like, gosh dang, they made these really tight, and I was like, you know. And the only other thing that I have that I noticed that is really tight is in the leg. I mean, it is really hitting my ham hockers pretty tight, you know what I'm saying? So I like to pull them up around here, and it is seemingly impossible. So I would say if you were to get these, get your normal size, because if you go a size down, for me they're way too tight, and they're not so much tight up here. Like, it doesn't really bother me. They don't come up past my bum very high though, so it's gonna be a little bit shorter in the back, which kind of does bother me. I don't know why, but it's not, you know what I mean, it's not even around the waist. So I would say they're pretty tight right here, and if I was to keep them like this, which a lot of people do, they might show a camel toe, and honestly that doesn't bother me as much as it used to anymore. It might bother some other people too, especially with how it sits, but other than that, I would say, my knees hurt really bad today, but I would say it's not see-through, but it might turn like that white sheer color, but I would say it's not see-through at all. Doesn't have any seams in it anymore. You're welcome for that, by the way. I really do like the accentuation. I mean, you know that lighter colored leggings or shorts are gonna show more like cellulite, which we don't care about that, girl. You show what you got. If you're wearing the shorts, you show them. You be confident in it. So that's always like people's fears, is that lighter colors is gonna show cellulite or fat or whatever. I don't honestly give a crap, but I like it. It accentuates the body, She cute as heck, and she looks even more fire with the sports bra that I could not get because I woke up 55 minutes late. But I'm gonna have to say that I'm probably not gonna keep these unless I'm thinking about losing a bunch of weight here in the next couple months, because they're really hitting my hamlets pretty tight right here. And I'm already getting a little like seam mark, which I know means they're too tight for me, which is absolutely fine. I know I'm not a small. I haven't been a small since grade school. And they have a tag here that's really quite bothersome since they're so tight. But other than that, I mean, the color is fantastic. The compression is good. Since they're so tight, I probably would hike them up more just out of nature because it's more breathable the farther up you pull it, you know, skinnier as you go up. At least for me, you know, I hold a lot of weight in my hips and stuff. But other than that, I would say these are good to go. Just make sure you keep your original size. And if anything, I always say size up, but especially for these since they're so tight and so compression-y. And they're not so much stretchy. And I mean, I usually like a good compression, but my hams can't breathe. And these lambs need to breathe, you know what I'm saying? They got jobs. I would say though, I don't know, I might keep them. I don't know, I'm doing the move test. I sure as heck bet you they won't move. I have a lot of trouble with them riding up, you know. They might actually stay in place, but I don't know if it's worth them squeezing my legs to death. You know what I mean? They definitely aren't riding up. Tell you what, I could probably do a whole bunch of things in these. To be determined. To be determined. I might return them. I don't know yet. But I would say first impression, they're tight, but they're compression-y. They're same as the red leggings. If I got them in the right size, I would probably keep them, to be really honest. And the color purple and green are my favorite colors. And Chef's Kiss, you know, they usually do a good job. Being they're still real tight, I don't know if I can do the shimmy, the shake all the time when I play pickleball. That's really all I'm gonna move on to the next item. Okay, this is, I think, the last thing I'm gonna show you on this haul for sure. I think. I might have one other thing, but nothing huge. These are, I don't remember what they're called, just like the gym running short situation. They don't have a liner on the inside, which I love, but I'm also a little fearful if I fall down. It's always a toss-up. Anyways. I love these to death. I worked out, I did a leg day in these, I want to say like 3 weeks ago, and they were a whole vibe. I was super impressed with them. They held up. The only thing I have to say, I got a medium in these as well, is that they're loose. They're loose in the waist. So, I mean, they'll stay in place for whatever activity you have to do. I play pickleball in the green ones. Here are the green ones. I played pickleball in these, and they were a whole situation. I loved them. Here's you can't see through it or anything, but they're breathable. They're like I guess you can see through it. Oops, oh well. But I didn't honestly notice that you could see through them. Anyways, so yeah, they're see-through, but they're the kind that you wore in like grade school, you know, to your basketball games or whatever. They're breathable, they're fine, they're comfortable, they're all kinds of things. I would say the only downfall for them, besides being see-through, is that there's no liner on the inside, and that they might retain like a smell, you know, like those old pennies you used to wear when you played sports, and they kept them in a gym bag all together after you wore them, and they were super sweaty and smelly. Like, that's the fabric that these are, and I imagine they'll do the same thing if you don't wash them after wearing them. If you wear them more than a few days in a row, I would say they might get stinky. But this is a medium, so they're like a gym short sort of situation. Love this detail, a little longer in the back, shorter on the sides. I prefer to do a little like roll up to make them just a hair shorter, and just for the sense of comfort in the crotch mostly. The baggy situation kind of gets on my nerves when I'm doing stuff, and so I wore them like this. They were a little bit shorter, which doesn't entirely bother me. They still cover things. The only thing is that I did it on leg day, so I mean, if it bothers your patrons at the gym, your butt's gonna hang out a little bit, which, I mean, who's it really bothering? I didn't say it though, right? Somebody's gotta say it though. So they're not tight when you roll them up. They're just more of like a chill. I'm pretty sure I wore it with like a tank top, but the tag does kind of come out if it bothers you at all. Flips up, but it's easy to tuck in. Girl, these things are a whole situation, and they're not expensive. You know, the leggings are about 55, 60 bucks. The shorts are about 45, 55 bucks. These were like 20. I was here for that. Nike, Under Armour, Adidas, their shorts are like 40 bucks. They made these for like 25 bucks, I think. 20, 25 bucks. That is a huge steal. I want these in every color. The only color I couldn't get it in was black. And I'm definitely going to get it once it's restocked. These are comfortable. They're fun. They're comfy. I probably would play beach volleyball in these. Maybe not, because they don't have a liner. But these are comfortable AF. Comfortable AF. So I lied. I have one more thing to show you. It's super random, but I don't think it gets talked about much on their GYMSHARK site, and they're super comfortable even though they're a little cheeky. Once again, I don't know what these are called. I wish they could make those leggings in whatever this is. So this is actually a large, because I don't know why I got a large. I can't actually even tell you one reason why I got a large other than the fact that I thought maybe these would be too tight. But honestly, they're super comfortable as a large. They just have a little extra fabric in the front, which doesn't entirely matter because when you're doing stuff, they scrunch up and everything just hangs out. So when I'm feeling like a bad bee, I'll wear these to the gym and not give a crap what anybody thinks, which is honestly how you should live your whole daily life, but we won't get into that at all. We won't get into that. You live your best life, and that's sure as heck that is what I did that leg day because it's a whole vibe. Anyways, these are buttery soft. It's another forest green situation. They're not tight, they're super stretchy. They probably would be a little bit more stretchy or like tight if I was to wear a size down since these are a large. So let's say, you know, I'm doing some squirting, aka squats, that's what I call them, and I'm just going about my daily life. I'm super into the gym, you know, moving around. Here they are. So they're like, from the front, they look like a volleyball type short, you know, they're right up, you know. I couldn't get them to stay down to save my life, and after a while I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna live up to this. I'm just gonna, you know, do it and not be bothered by it, even though I had girls hating on me. Here we are. So I know for a fact these are called shorty shorts or something like that, but I don't know what category they're in. They're just in the spandex short situation, and here they are. So they're basically feel inappropriate. They're basically like, I don't know, I guess, you know, if you're like heavy lifting or you're doing something that involves whatever and people just like them to really sit up really high, this is the perfect item for you. I wear these when I don't give a crap what anybody thinks and I'm just gonna go out there living my best life. I typically don't wear them on leg day, but I just did like 2 weeks ago because I recorded my workout and I was like, wow, girl, your butt cheeks are hanging out. But I don't, you know what, I don't really care. I was probably half asleep from working. So being a large, these can go up pretty high. Like I said, I like to sit them down around my belly button area, but she cheeky, she out there. So if you're not into that, wearing this in public, I would say these are not the shorts for you. You could probably get them to hang around your like lower butt cheeks, but really in all honesty, you lift your legs up, you do a little something, you're like going around town, you know, you're doing some whatever, and here they sit. You know, it is what it is. I mean, if this is how you go, this is how you go. I'm not gonna bash them for, you know, doing what they're supposed to do. So they're the shorty shorts. Welcome to it. Anyways, I wanted to thank y'all for watching this video if you watched to the end. I'm a trip. It is probably around almost 2 a.m. Probably not, like probably 1:30. My neighbor upstairs or downstairs is probably like, can she shut the F up, you know? But thank y'all for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. You will not be disappointed. We not only do clothing reviews, we do food, we try food, we do reviews on that. Y'all don't want to miss it because you don't want to buy something that you're going to regret. Like and comment below if you have any questions regarding any of the pieces that we went over today or any future pieces. We'd be happy to help you out. Tune in. We got some good stuff coming y'all's way, and we would love to hear from you. So please comment below, like and subscribe, and have a great night.
Make you pop, pop, pop like fireworks.